Crypto market update, June 13th, World War III edition. Like clockwork, the corporate media is now talking about World War III, Israel attacking Iran, which, don't get me wrong, is a serious matter. But no matter where you look for your updates, you're going to find doom, gloom, and terror. It doesn't matter if you're fair and balanced or left or right. The corporate media is not your source for investing knowledge. Trust me. And every time these little wars or geopolitical skirmishes, whatever you want to call them, pop up, there's always the initial downward reaction, and then the market just continues to move up because the market goes, oh, we don't like the uncertainty of the missile attacks, but hey, wait, they're negotiating a deal. They are meeting about mineral deals. They're going to have a peace treaty. You know, the market starts to rationalize. And what's really happening, little conspiracy theory here, little tinfoil hat, what's really happening is that this stuff is actually happening all over the world every day. You just don't hear about all of the missile attacks, all of the terrorist attacks, all of the hijinks, all of the riots. It's just because the media, the market makers, use the media as cover to pump and dump the markets and manipulate. That is on the short time frames, right? On the longer, larger time frames, the big influencers are the global liquidity makers, central banks primarily. So if you're sitting here feeling really reactionary and nervous and, man, this is never going to happen, the bull market's over, or, you know, crypto's dead, that's the way they want you to feel. When in reality, Bitcoin on the weekly, still structurally sound. Bitcoin on the daily, we're probably going to see a bottom with that wick and then a bullish engulfing daily candle close, hopefully by the end of today. And of course, the all-important ETH BTC chart. ETH vastly underperformed Bitcoin during this missile strike. As you might expect, because it's higher volatility and lower market cap. It's the proxy to all of the altcoins, but it's still in the consolidation range of our parabolic step-like formation. So don't let this stuff scare you out of your bags. I would imagine that this is, yes, going to have a little bit of back and forth, a little tit for tat, but it's probably going to be short-lived if you zoom out. Because remember, central governments still have to either print money or buy their own debt back and inject liquidity into the system. And what's happening here in the United States is that the Department of Treasury has, not in a secret way, but just in a way that most people would never figure out, they've changed regulations to where now commercial banks are providing, quite literally printing money so that the government can inject it into the system more expansively, if that's a word. And the bigger story, if you really want to find an explanation for ups and downs, which that's what humans need to do, is going to be the trade wars. The trade wars are way more impactful moving forward, in my opinion, than any actual military conflicts that you see in particular regions. So what do you do when you get these quick moves to the downside, when the volatility index goes through the roof? Well, you either buy or you hold and don't freak out. If this is the kind of content you want more of, if it's practical and then down to earth enough for you, like and follow. Do me the honor of giving me a follow and share this with a friend. Give me a number 5 in the comments if you're feeling bullish despite conflict as we climb the wall of worry. See you in the next one.